Yeah, it's that side they ain't ready for. We build dogs, not fairy tales. Shogun standing tall, boy, you build brittle. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing. Cloud chase broke, we build different. Built different. Our fam name ring while yours just whispering. Work show loud, y'all just post fiction. This for the real ones, we built different. Talk big online, but your collar still loose. No scars on your boots, boy, who you fooling? Papers look funny, dog acting moody. We raise real hounds, y'all posting for the movies. Big hill grind, elevated song rockin'. PBK hustle non-stop, bulldogging. Catch guard on deck, big dogs, no jogging. Schoolboy teaching while y'all just blogging. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing. Cloud chase broke, we build different. Build different. Our fam name ring while yours just whispering. Work show loud, y'all just post fiction. This for the real ones, we built different. Dickie Foster in the trenches, never late. Never. Pyrex got that flame, pure weight. Straight cook. MKM bottom solid, still no flake. Quick C, no gimmicks, real plates. Mike Dan stay pushing that game. When Moon hit the yard, it's no lane. Indoors stay hunting real frame. Show enough certified, no shame. Verna Star light it up, pure flame. Hemi James torque heavy in the lane. Fake ones stay out the frame. Stay out the frame. Fake ones stay out the frame. Stay out. Workman speaking, name been breathing. Fake love leave quick, real ones keep building. Morning talk running laps while you sleeping. Loyalty crown, Shogun still leading. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing. Cloud chase broke, we built different. Built different. Our fam name ring while yours just whispering. Loud, y'all just post fiction. This for the real ones, we built different. Real certified. Only the real gon' recognize the real. Only the workers gon' respect the work. Shogun, I admit it. No frauds, no flakes. Either you built or you broke, choose up.
Yo. What's good, big dog? It's your boy Dre and Big 8. Waiting on Big Hill to come through, by the way. But yeah, what's good, y'all? What's good? Live action. Who we got in the building so far? Look like we got the great brother, Supreme Excellence 1 in the building. Top of the morning to you, big dog.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man. It is Thursday, April 24th, 2025. We're back in here like we left our wallet and keys, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Got a great brother, Chal 602 in the building. And Big Toyo just came. What's good, Big Toyo?
What's up, brothers?
Hey.
How y'all doing this morning?
All right. Wifey in the building, walking out the door right now.
For sure. Hard Finish in the building. Man. What's the big dog?
Hard Finish. Hey.
Salute.
Welsh in the building. What's good, big dog?
Yeah.
Salute.
Yeah.
Like I said, Ty 602 up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Brown. Yeah.
JB up ahead. JB.
Yeah. The big payback.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, man. Today's mathematics is wisdom culture, man. Wisdom community, wisdom culture, man. Salute, bro.
Okay.
Today's math is good,
Hey.
God.
Salute.
Yeah.
Who else you got? Tony in here, man. No DECAFF, man.
Big Tony.
Hey. I think they're just saying wallet keys go. yeah, man. Yeah, what's good? Man? Yeah, man. Y'all, the topic of the day, man, is the yard you build. The yard you show.
Yeah, Lord, you show. Yeah,
man.
Yeah. Quote of the day: "The work speaks louder than the post." Let that sink in for a second, man.
Say that again. Say that again.
The work speaks louder than the post. Hey,
man.
What you breathing for, huh? Yeah.
Wolf. Salute the wolf.
Hold up, man. Hold up. What's good, big dog? What's good?
Tony M, no DECAFF. Hey.
Yeah. It's Friday Eve today, right? Today's Friday Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. So that being said, bro, Big A about to give y'all nutrition fact and the Bushido code of the day. Make sure y'all get them photos in there. Dog of the week, man. We got 1 day left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
if you already sent your photos in, you good.
Yeah. Let's get into the nutrition facts. In nutrition facts, we're gonna talk about the danger of feeding working dogs like pets. So let's get into it. Understanding the difference. Pets are typically low to moderate energy. They nap a lot, take walks, and are rarely pushed physically. Working dogs like protection, hunting, weight pull, conformation, sport, or breeding dogs burn serious calories and place constant stress on muscle and joints, immune system, and reproductive organs. Feeding a working dog like a couch pet is like feeding a race car with low-grade gas. It breaks down fast. Calorie need, caloric needs, quality over quantity. Working dogs need more calories, but not just more food. They need more nutrient-dense fuel. Feeding high-carb, low-protein pet food to a working dog can lead to muscle loss, fat gain, joint inflammation, energy crashes during work. What they need is 25 to 35% protein and 15 to 25% fat, plus organ meats, real meat, or high-performance kibble. Nutrition consequences of underfeeding a worker. Immune suppression. Working dogs need more antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals to recover from stress. Pet food often lacks that. Poor recovery. They're more likely to get sore, injured, or fatigued if they're underfed or fed improperly. Reproductive issues, weak litters, low sperm counts, missed heats, and failed pregnancies. Common signs you're feeding your working dog like a pet. They crash or sleep too much after basic activity. Their coat looks dull or patchy. They carry unnecessary weight or look bloated. They're slow to bounce back after activity or training. They have inconsistent stools, low quality fillers, poor digestion. Feeding strategy for working dogs. High performance kibble or raw hybrid diets. Feed based on activity, rest day. Reduce carbs, keep protein high. Work day. Increase fats and carbs pre-activity. Add bone broth, electrolyte boosters post. Supplements. Joint support, immune boosters, reproductive health like zinc and selenium, and vitamin E, which we talked about earlier on in the week. Long-term risks, critical injuries from unnourished joints and muscles, behavior issues like frustration, chewing, or reactivity from lack of proper fuel. Shortened work lifespan. A working dog fed like a pet won't last longer at a high level. Bottom line, working dogs are athletes. Feed them like it. They don't need snack food. They need purpose-built fuel for performance, recovery, and longevity. Hey, there you go. That's your nutrition facts for the day. Now, let's jump to this Bushido code. And the Bushido code, yeah, the Bushido code is focus. You know what I'm saying? When a man's word and his actions match, his name gains honor. Not the other way around. When a man's word and his actions match, his name gains honor. Not the other way around, all right? Back to you, Drake.
Yeah, man. It's I just received some information, man. Like, bro, it'd be crazy. Like the messages and stuff I be getting during the live shows, man, it'd be wild. Or even after past tense. But man, I'm gonna let my brother Victoria cook real quick, man. I gotta get my mind right. Gotta get my mind right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I told you.
Bring the good now too, man. Screaming the good now too, man. Let me pull up some footage.
Okay. So, what is, let's get into the topic today. The yard you build versus the yard you show.
All right, let's go.
What is real yard work? We spoke on it prior to, and we come back to it because it's a very important part of the process. But what is real yard work? Break down what yard work actually includes.
Man, so to me, yard work starts, man. You got not time for them, okay. Even looking at your yard is work, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. It's days where I come in from work. Now every day I get in from work, I have to feed, water, and work the dogs in some way, right? But man, the work starts when you look at the yard, man. You look out there, you see poop. You look out there, you see the dog, maybe got flies around it. You gotta visually look at your yard and see what's wrong. Everything you gotta fix. And I'm not gonna lie, some days I get home and it take me 30 minutes to get out there. Now I'm gonna get out there, but some days I be like, man, bro, it look like these dogs been sitting out here for 2 or 3 days and they just had to poop that much and pee that much, and make that much of a mess, man, in one day, bro. And it's so it starts with just understanding what has to be done for that day, understanding what your priorities are, what your workload are. You know what I'm saying? You might want to shoot that YouTube video, but you got to clean up that poop first. You got to feed that dog first. He looking a little thin. You don't want to put that online, man. You know what I'm saying? It's making sure everything comes together so you're prepared to do what it is we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Wipe that cage down. You know what I'm saying? Clean that slobber off that slap field. You know what I mean? Trim them toenails. Clean them ears out. Make sure them eye boogers is gone.
Yeah. So in a day-to-day process, and I know you spoke on Sunday being your deep clean day, but on a day-to-day process, how much time do you spend doing yard work as far as the daily clean?
About an hour a day. About an hour a day. Yeah, about an hour a day. So like when I come in here in the morning, for example, right? Before I even get on this live, man, I'm out there checking water bowls. You know what I'm saying? I keep like a little Fabuloso mix spray in here, and then like I got the mean green. So I put the mean green and spritz that down on the kennel setups in here. So if they're gonna be inside for an extended period of time, I go ahead and let it soak, and then I wipe that down and bring them inside before I go to work. And the same thing in the afternoon, man. I gotta, if they've had any accidents, the first thing to do is get them clean. water, work, or work, feed, and water, man. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's a process.
Yeah.
But it is, and it's not glorified. Like, I see a lot of brothers that show that on the live. I'm like, like, that's cool because you're showing people that you do that. What you do, what your process is, man. And a lot of people get bored looking. I get bored looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a thankless job. You know what I'm saying? It's very thankless. It's not a highlight reel. It's just raw. It's just raw picking up doo doo. You know what I'm saying? Spraying them down, making sure they're healthy, man. It's part of the process. Back over you, Big A and Big Hill, Supreme.
Yeah. So, that's just, one part of yard work, and you say that, and you only have 2 dogs. So, that's, the more dogs you have, the more work you put in, the more systems you have to create to make it easier. At some point in time, you got to start working smart, not overworking hard in that process. But that's just one part of it. So how much time do you spend training or doing that type of work, or bite work or anything like that?
All right, so I think the dogs need a minimum of 30 minutes of raw engagement a day, minimum. And that's this very, very minimalistically speaking. But I don't even have a bite sleeve right now, so I don't be doing bite work like that. I be doing tug work, you know what I'm saying? Like the dogs have destroyed my bite sleeve. So that's another thing. We do a lot of treadmill right now, a lot of obedience. Right now I'm working on placing down and healing. So obedience, I said each dog gets at least 10 to 15 minutes of obedience a day. As far as road work, only Saki's getting road work right now. Kazi is potentially pregnant, so she's gonna be at home a lot, just doing a bunch of obedience right now. And I want to fatten her up. I want her nice and fat and happy and full of them probiotics and them prenatal vitamins we was talking about the other day. The once a days. And so right now the focus is on Saki again. Even though I said we're gonna do videos on Kamikaze, man, like, you say one thing and then life gives you life puts you in another direction. Like, I'm not gonna stress her out by trying to position her and pose her in videos. You'll see her on camera just being a fat girl, you know what I mean? But I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stress my dogs out for YouTube views. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they work and it's something they will naturally do, but I don't naturally work with a pregnant female like that. It's just not something I do.
Okay, so let's talk about hands-on, like rub downs, health checks, as far as that's concerned. How often do you do that, when you're thinking about yard work?
I mean, that's an everyday thing. Like, it's a lot of this stuff, man. It's if you do it for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, half a year, it becomes part of just what you do. Like, I don't even realize I'm doing it no more. Like, in the beginning, it was like, okay, I got to do this. Okay, he said, I got to check the paw, I got to check the pads, I got to check this. Like, now I just do it naturally. Like some people go out and they pet their dogs and they just petting them because out of love. But like, that becomes like a routine. Like, you see it on the live. When I pet my dog, I naturally put my finger in their ear. I naturally check gums now. That's part of a rub down, like, or a petting. Like, that's part of me loving my dog. It's incorporated into spending time with the dog. I don't set like, I used to set a specific time, like, okay, like, I'm gonna check his ears, I'm gonna check his eyes, I'm gonna check his teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at this, like, like, it's just naturally. Like, I walk out there, as soon as my dog squat the poop, I look at it, because see the poop, the color, if I see anything in the poop. It's automatic. You know what I mean? It's just natural. I'm checking the dog gums automatically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Saki, normally when he greets me, he jumps up, put his paws on my stomach or on my waist, right? So what I do is check his gums automatically. Boom. Okay, pink. Okay, cool. Teeth clean. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Any blood, any bleeding around the gum line. You know what I mean? Is the tongue pink or is it white? Check the eye boogers, little sleep sand come out of the eyes, be looking all nasty. You know what I'm saying? Check that, clean that up real quick, get the teardrops out of there. It's just a natural thing that you just start doing, and it takes less than 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? To get both dogs done, if you just go out there and just look your dogs over.
Yeah.
And then once you assess it, once you see it, That's when the work begins. Like, see the problem,
Yeah.
identify the problem, fix the problem, move on.
Yeah, man. Cause talking about it because that's the stuff you really don't see on social media and all that stuff, man. When people show their yards, they showing you the the sunlight on the yard. They not showing you, when it's raining, thunderstorm, and then poop cleaning and watching dogs and all of that. So that's something that definitely needs to be talked about more often, man. Because I think a lot of people miss out on uh the proper care and what yard work really consists of. So
But I think that's
with that,
hold on, Big A,
uh,
man. Hold on, Big A. I gotta
okay,
interrupt you, man.
okay,
Cause man,
okay,
okay, like look. All right, proper care and what works for you is different. So, and Big C has a good question. This example I'm talking about proper care. Okay. Samurai, he said, Samurai, what's the difference between time spent cleaning with the concrete and the turf versus when you was down south with the yard? Okay, there are things that I don't do here that I would 100% do down south. I don't have to use flea and tick treatments because we don't have them out here. We don't got mosquitoes like that. Like I seen a video, another YouTuber did a video about mosquitoes. I don't care nothing about that. Like, it's too hot out here for the mosquitoes. Ain't enough water, ain't enough standing water for them. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's very regional. It's very regional, man. Even with my backyard is concrete. I can go out there with a pressure washer and clean everything. Also, because I have a hard surface, typically germs and cleaning solvents last longer on a hard surface. That's why they told you if COVID was exposed to a hard surface, it lasts 7 to 14 days. You know what I'm saying? On a soft surface, or maybe it's vice versa. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, even down to like how solvents work is different based on your environment, man. So like, it's Big A, you said the proper cleaning techniques, man. I hate when people say that. The only thing proper is what works, bro. The only thing proper is what works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because I mean that's definitely true because dude, we've had conversations on here where you hear everybody's technique is different, but it works. So I would just say the proper technique is pretty much what works and keeps your dog healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And that wasn't to come at you, bro. That wasn't to come at you.
No,
that was more of a getting it right instead of being right, man. Nothing I do is the right way to do anything. It's the way I do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a way, but ain't nobody's way the way. Except for vaccinations. I agree with vaccinations. I think we all agree on vaccinations.
Yeah.
But Supreme had messaged me. He said he want to get in there. Go and get in there, Supreme.
Y'all love her. So what I noticed being up here in the Midwest, as opposed to like being like down in Memphis, with the standing water up here, I don't really get it in my backyard because it's kind of like it's kind of like on the hill, my backyard, but like behind the gate it'd be like standing water. So what I've been researching and what I'm probably gonna start the process of, y'all ever heard of the French drain hole?
The what?
The who?
It's like a French drainage hole.
No.
So they take a portion, I guess you locate the lowest portion of the yard where water might drain, and then I think they take like, correct me if I'm wrong, like the mix of like gravel and maybe like some sand, and then they like bury it deep enough so that any of that standing water and stuff like that shit just it drains down and out instead of be like standing water. It's things called like a French drainage hole, and then they showed me the diaphragm. It was like maybe like 3 or 4 feet of gravel. I forgot how wide it was, but you just gotta locate like the lowest point of the yard. So that's probably what I'm gonna do that's probably what I'm gonna do once I breed her, cause I'm gonna have like 2 of them outside. But yeah, like the brother Dre said, that cleaning up, it kind of is like kind of automatic. I would hate to not go out there and clean up every day, cause like you said, 2 dogs, it look like they've been out there for 5 days doing whatever. And yeah, and then I do like a lot of my work outside, and like you said, you can't do no work until you clean up. You hate to be out there working your dog and then stepping the doo-doo. So yeah, it's pretty automatic. Then I just been researching different ways to to maintain the yard and keep it pleasant. I just want a pleasant yard. That's all I want to say. Oh, y'all pulled it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
And then they got a picture of a yard, how it drains it off the yard back here, but it would be standing water up here. It looks like you create a permeable layer of rock, or a layer of rock that the water can easily flow through, with a drainage pipe inside of the rock, like you're saying, and a flow plan.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Well, yeah, that's it right there, man. That's it right there.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, if y'all ain't a member, man, y'all go ahead and be a member, man. And we got Dog of the Week coming up tomorrow, man. If y'all ain't got those shots in by now, you need to get them in, man. Need to get them in, man. The Dog of the Month coming. Digital Dog Show coming up. That's like 2 weeks away.
Nah, that'd be next Saturday, honestly, because that's the first Saturday in
Saturday.
May. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming up quick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, mind you, the first Saturday of May is the April show. So, like, we have that gives you the whole month of April to get your stuff in. Then I need a couple of days to cut it and edit it together so I can put it out. So whatever month we're in, you're reviewing last month's stuff to select the winner. You know what I'm saying? And then for the May one, the big one, the Big Money Dog Show, it's probably gonna be the second weekend of May, because I have to go down to San Antonio to perform a retirement ceremony for my one of my coworkers. She's retired after 22 years of service, and she invited me to that last year. So I'll be in the San Antonio area in June. The first weekend of June. It's June 6th is her retirement. So more than likely it'll be that second weekend in June when I release the Digital Dog Show. But it's all good. Like, we get it done. We get it done. We kick it out there, and I might even just have Big A host it for me while I'm on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, a million things might happen, man. But with like a lot of this stuff, like the screensavers and stuff y'all be seeing, I be on the laptop doing it, and I'll be Big A when I'm done. I'm gonna drop off the other MacBook to you, the other MacBook. So, like, that way we can keep the pedigrees and stuff on the screen, during the show.
So what's the official date of the call out joint? It's the last week in May, or you talking about the second week in May?
Nah, it's first week. Oh, my bad.
So it would be the actual production of that, or when you would actually see, would be in June. That way it gives you the whole month of May to get the content in. You know what I'm saying? So from May 1st to May 31st, you're building your content, getting your clips together. May 31st is the cutoff. And then that gives me typically a week from the end of that month to that first Saturday. It gives me typically a couple of days to cut and edit the video so I can put it out so people can see it, right? So you want the May Digital Dog Show actually airs in June. You know what I'm saying? Like, it actually airs.
That's the one with the call outs and all that shit.
The
right?
call outs, everybody talking smack. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And get this, man. For the call outs, man. Like, you don't, unless y'all want to put up a person against each other, like, the call outs, it's just a $25 call out. You go, it's mano a mano, and I'm footing the bill on the call outs. You know what I'm saying? So it's not I'm not trying to, like, how do I put it, man? I'm trying to
be the bookie.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a bookie. Yeah.
Right, I understand, bro.
Yeah.
Cause he ain't trying to parlay the bookie money. We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
What Big Hill say? I'm a Supreme gonna goddamn it win. Goddamn it, 3 months straight.
Yeah, man. So basically how the work is, man. Like, it'll be maybe, let me just say, Big A and Supreme on the screen, split screen. The video be up for y'all. Dog A, Dog B. Poll goes, if they want it. It depends on how they want to judge. The poll goes up. I leave the poll up for 10 minutes. You got both dogs working on the screen beside each other. You can see them simultaneously. You can see these two dogs working. Y'all decide who won. You know what I'm saying? It's like a rap battle. You know what I mean? Do y'all think B Rabbit won, or do y'all think Papa Doc won? You know what I'm saying? And then y'all pick them, and then boom, cash them out, get them off the screen. Next contest. You know what I'm saying?
How many? Like, what is the call out things? Is it a video or still shots? What is it? What is it on the call outs joints? The same
Man,
as the
so
regular
that-
digital dog show?
So no, it's
That'll
not.
come down to the people, probably, whoever called each other out.
No, the boss is speaking. I'm gonna tell y'all how it works. So this is how it's gonna work, man. If you and Supreme got a call out, y'all like, I'm just a facilitator / referee. So like, what happens is if y'all say we doing all still photos, then you send me still photos, he send me still photos. I'm gonna put them together in a video where it's a split screen, so everybody can see both dogs simultaneously. They judge them. That's it.
Okay.
If you and Supreme going at each other, and y'all say, "Hey man, we want nothing but them on the slap bill. We want both dogs on the slap bill for a 10-minute window." The Dre gonna cut both of them videos, put them side by side, and let the crowd judge. That's it. I ain't putting no work into it other than y'all send it to me and I put the videos together so the crowd can see it and they can judge your dogs based on whatever activity you say you competing at. If the dogs is licking their own nuts and y'all want to put that on the internet, one, I'm not doing that because that'll get us demonetized. But you know what I'm saying? but I'm saying that, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's whatever competition you decide, all I'm doing is facilitating that, and then it generates competition, it generates a camaraderie, or that's the intent. And if it turns into something where it's trash talking and it goes beyond the dogs and let the dogs talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I'm just gonna mute the mics and I'm gonna go back on with my show and ignore you because I don't create any of these competitions to create hatred towards another dog man, a dog lover, dog man, neo dog man, Shogun, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you're not having fun, if you're doing the competition for clout and you lose and you're not having fun, Toyo, what's the F word? What's the F word? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly how I feel about that, man. Like if you know you can't lose, and take an L on the chin and keep it moving, because when you lose, you're gonna get roasted. You was talking junk to get into the call out in the first place. So if you lose and you getting roasted, man, it's F you, bro. It's straight like that, man. Bye. See you later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I lose joke battles to Toyo daily. You know what I'm saying? And what I do, I be quiet. And then when Big A bring up a question I can talk about, I be talking again. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know Toyo can't go out there and train in them Crocs like I can.
Yeah.
Yes,
Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I go brag about what I can do.
You're right about that. I ain't getting in your business, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now you talk about yard maintenance. We talking about building yards. Let me tell y'all some real stuff, man. Toyo, this gonna make y'all laugh, or I'm gonna get canceled for what I'm about to say. But it's the truth. It's the ugly part of yard work. And it's why you don't do yard work in Crocs. I will never breed in Crocs again. And I wasn't even sure if I was gonna tell this story. Man. Look, like, to me, it's funny. To me, this is funny. Okay, so I'm out there, right? I'm out there, and I had given him a whole day to recover. And look, man, all I can tell you is I had them dogs tied up. And if you ever bred dogs before, you know what happens when they come untied. I don't know if y'all ever seen this. Maybe my dogs don't want dogs to do it. When they came untied, stuff comes out like he wasn't all the way done. And when you got on a Croc instead of boots, you feel that stuff on your sock. And you just like, man. I'm sitting there like, bruh, my foot is pregnant, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
I'm like, bro, like, nah, man, you ain't gonna give it to me like that.
Hey,
you ain't gonna give it to me like that.
Life.
Scar
for life.
Hey, look. Yeah, man. All I could think about was I can't tell this story because Toyo never gonna live it down. But you gotta tell the ugly. You gotta tell the ugly with the good, man. Man, I felt like that scene from next Friday with Chico. He was like, man, what's that on your pants, bro? I don't know, man. Chico acting funny.
Oh man, that's yeah. It sounds like a horror story, man.
Nobody want none of them juicy Crocs like those.
Oh man, Chick-fil-A Crocs.
Dre, hurry up and move on from that guy.
Yeah, man. And Big A, next question.
Okay. let's get down to it, man. All right. So let's talk about the show dog illusion, man. You know, yeah. So let's people online. You see these things online, man. You got a whole bunch of online trends, but it's not, what you see online isn't the real thing, man. It's not what's really happening. So people get names on social media because they know how to edit, they know how to, do whatever the case may be, have good camera work or whatever, but it's not the real work that's happening. So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, man, let me talk on that, man. Hey, I'm about to piss some niggas off, bro. Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
All right, check this out. If you don't believe me, all right, and I'll do this for the video. I'll do this for the video to prove a point, man. All right, man, first of all, you ain't even got to be good with the camera angles no more, man. I can put out a video right now. With a black screen with me talking and get 1,000 views, guaranteed. And y'all know how to do it? If you go to YouTube and go to promotions, you can spend $5, right, over a 3-day period and get 1,000 views. You can buy 1,000 views, man. But you're not going to get paid for that 1,000 views where you would for 1,000 organic views. I make more money off of a 250 view show than a promotion for a 10,000 view show. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the truth. And that's why, like, all of y'all brothers who's grinding, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see a brother, he get 300, 400 views, man, but they're organic. Like, y'all brothers right now in here, Cosmo Cal was good, big dog. RBG was good, big dog. Y'all brothers sitting here watching this right now, what it tells YouTube is we're engaging. People are watching for more than 30 seconds. The average video is less than 30 seconds of views. So even in a 100,000 view video, if they only watching 6 seconds, they're not playing any ads. Okay. Yeah. So like, when we say thank you, we genuinely mean thank you, man. Like, if you're not watching us, if you're not listening to us talk, and and YouTube don't see the algorithm, okay, people are staying there for minutes at a time. People are still watching after the commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what real clout is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, these guys that get on here, good camera angles, that was working during COVID. Man. But look at everybody's numbers, man. Like, the real ones, the ones y'all to be here every morning. Like, man, like, nah, you can't beat that, bro. You can't beat that with a stick. Give me my 200 over 2,000 any day of the week, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I'm sorry, Big A. I don't know if that answered the question or not.
No.
It probably has the feelings though.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. What you say, Toyo? If the shoe fit, what you say?
Lace it up.
Yeah, sport them motherfuckers, sport them.
Yeah, man. You got
your handkerchief to wipe them off if you scuff them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, let's talk some real yard stories.
Okay, let's go.
Can you name a couple of yards where they put in the work in silence? In the shows. What your couple of yards where they don't need to talk, the yard talks for them. Versus, you don't have to name on the negative side versus people whose yard, who's talking for their yard and their yard not talking to them. There's some good examples out there of some yards working in silence, man, making it happen.
Big A asking them questions.
Yeah, he do, bro. I'm gonna say this. So my mentor, right? Look, when I tell you right now, to this day, I've never seen a yard with better dogs. Ever. Never. I don't care what nobody say, like, and it's not, there's not a dog in his yard that I don't think is like, how I put it. I think his culling process is good. Let me say that. I think his culling process is really good. Like, there's nothing there that doesn't have a purpose. And I'm not like, they don't just breed, they don't just work, they don't just bite hard. I feel like everything there has, like, how you're saying level, I ain't gonna say everything is game, because you don't know that. But I'm gonna say his level of cur, the level of cur that will come from his yard is what most people would consider dead game on their yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's real.
Yeah.
And he don't talk. I told you, he sued online pedigrees. He shot a dog thief in the back, relieving his yard. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're from where I'm from, you've seen the headlines, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But like, I'm not saying his name, because if he shoot a dog thief in the back, I know he'll shoot me in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, like he built different. So that yard, and then rest in peace, Bennett Yarborough, man. You know, it's another one.
Hey.
Like I've seen. What's up, bro?
I want to tell Big A. I just was talking to my homie on the west side. He said he got an 88 Monte Carlo SS for sale. He told me come get it.
Yeah. Hey,
man, I want it bad too.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's my favorite car, bro. That Monte Carlo.
Right.
Supreme.
Right.
Did you just hit me with a squirrel moment?
I think so.
Supreme with squirrel on me, y'all. Supreme with squirrel on me, man. It's all good though, man. I hope you get that Monte Carlo, and I'm gonna cook it with my little Dodge family car out there.
You better not.
Right.
Because there's no car.
Ooh, I don't want no smoke, because Big A gonna goddamn it take over like Hurricane Katrina. I get to say anything.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm out the car game, man. I'm done with it.
Skip said gotta go LS.
Yeah.
You know what? I will put an LS in it.
Right.
I would definitely put an LS in it. I can't afford that LT1 motor because that joker costs a lot of bread. I ain't gonna count it.
Right. So, man, with your mentor, man, that's a perfect example of, somebody working in silence. Like, you said that's the best dogs you've ever seen. He's not social media active. He can care less about online activity as far as his pets. Stays to himself and works on his yard, man. And that's like an outstanding example of a real story where the yard is talking for itself. It's not a clout type thing, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, I salute that brother too. That's somebody that ain't even looking to please nobody else but itself. He don't care what nobody thinks. That's what's up. And he's saying, leave me alone. Don't ask no questions.
And then I heard y'all talking to Nonstop yesterday about dogs in the yard, man. I can name his dogs like they my dogs. Because I used to, man, okay, so in the front corner there was Troy. That was a pure cruise dog. And then you had next to him, you had Yama. She was a female, another cruise bred dog. Then next to that was Ghostface, Wu-Tang, and Wolong. Them dogs cruise stuff too. Coming down off Mercedes and Monsoon Rolex. Monsoon Rolex was the son off of Cruise Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so then you get to the back side of the yard. You know what I'm saying? Who else he had back there? He had the dogs in the back of the yard. I ain't know them like that. But the ones up front, Wu-Tang, Wolong. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he had a dog named Kanye back there. He had a Trina. A lot of these were rapper names. That was his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he was. Yeah. That was. I guess that was his contribution to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever he was listening to, the dogs had those names. You know what I mean? Who else he had? Oh, he had Ritz. He had a dog off of Mims Ritz called Ritz. That was the house dog. That was the house dog. If y'all know him, you know exactly what I'm talking about with the names of these dogs. Because you know these dogs. You know what I'm saying? So be real careful with these. He had Mercedes. He had the females. I ain't know like that. I guess I was saying but
you can't. Well, he won't talk to you on live and talk about his old dog.
Bro, if I call that nigga right now and be like, yo, man, I want to do an interview or I want to go live, that nigga probably cuss me out. And when he see me, we don't have to throw hands. I was talking to Big A about that last night. I was like, man, like,
you scared? You scared?
Scared.
Hey, man. Hey, we all got that one person when you was a kid, man, they was just scared to you. No matter how old you get. I'm talking about when you was like 5, 6 years old, they was just scary to you. But no matter how old you get or how old they get, they still got that, Yeah. Yep.
All right, let me give you an example of how crazy this nigga is. So I'm taking his son over there, right? Like I told you, we stayed out all night. We like 16, 17. I got a car. I'm the only one in the clique with the cars. We in the car with the windows down, smoking weed, and we like, yeah, man. We gonna tell him that we had a flat tire, and you know what I'm saying? Woo. This nigga is outside with night vision goggles on, standing in the yard next to the dogs. You know what I'm saying? He heard the whole. What y'all gonna tell me? Go ahead and tell me. What y'all gonna tell me? He done heard the whole lot. He done cooked the whole lot. He done heard the whole lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga is built different, bro. Like I'm not playing with this nigga, bro.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
He on a different level with this shit. I got you.
Vietnam certified PTSD vet. Like I'm not playing with him, bro.
Yeah.
You're doing the right thing. Salute to that brother though. Salute.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
so
when you pass, man, you'll be honored forever, man. Your memory will never die. But right now, while you're alive, I'm gonna let you stay in the shadows, bro. Straight like that.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, have you ever noticed or people that are very social media active, and I'm not talking necessarily YouTube, more Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, they do things for the camera. You know what I'm saying? What the youngsters used to say, for the vine. You know what I'm saying? As far as they are trying to impress the next, you know, doing stuff that they really don't do when the cameras are off. You know, have you noticed? Do you notice that type of trend going around?
Hold on, man. I do, but let me say this, man. Dogging him up is Champion Mirror Soul until next month, man. Shout out to Native Gold, man. She's been up for a while. I ain't saying nothing about her, man. Let me salute that brother and push right on with the show. Okay, yes, so what you say, Big A?
So, you know, as far as people trying to, you know, not necessarily go viral, but put on a show for social media with their dogs or with their yard and give you that, paint that illusion. Is that do you notice that as a trend?
Nah, man. Hold on, man. We gonna talk after this, Big A. But I think that it's okay. So with this social media,
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about more so like the Facebook per se and Instagram. So, like when you go to YouTube, even though we where we at, it's more of a learning, you know, scenario. It's a DIY type situation. Facebook, Instagram, it's more of a look at me now type situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you got to think though, man. Like, okay, the average attention span now is like 6 seconds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you have to like you. If you're trying to get views and stuff, you have to over sensationalize the content. You gotta have music. You gotta have like literally. If you're like doing like the tutorials, it tells you every 3 seconds the image on your screen should be changing. So yeah, if my dog's on the slap meal, at a minimum, I should be zooming in and zooming out every 3 seconds at a minimum, right? Like that's what the world has come to. Like the average attention span of a goldfish is 5 seconds. We have less than that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, if they're not doing those things you're talking about, man, they're not gonna hold the attention of an audience unless the audience is there for substance. That's why I'll take my little 200, 300 to come by and view, because they can actually, I don't know, be a human being again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can watch it and tell me things that's going on with my dog that I might not see because my attention span ain't there, or my level of ability to see what's going on in front of me ain't there. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Like the next generation is FUCKED up. You know what I'm saying? They messed up. And yeah, man. I feel for them kids, bro.
I'll give you an example because it's not, and I'm not talking about our breed in general. I'm just talking about in general when it comes to, you know, kennels and dog men. Example, Frenchies, bullies, the ones that are exotic and extreme, have health issues or whatever, but they won't show you that. They're showing you what the, you know, the lies. What you're talking about is you know, pretty much honestly you doing the thing. But I mean, you know, the trend of putting, I don't know, being a used car salesman. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Selling them. That's
social. That's what social media is gonna be for though. Ain't nobody gonna go up there and show no lemons. They ain't gonna show no lemons.
Nah.
That's not what nobody gonna do. Ain't gonna show no lemons.
No, but you know that it's like when you do stuff like that, you're speaking for your yard, and your yard's not speaking for you per se. So if I know that I have, you know, my dogs aren't really like that, you know, as
Uh-huh.
far as and I'm not talking about performance, I'm just talking about health wise. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? They have a real short life expectancy,
Hmm.
like a lot of these Frenchies, their life expectancy is short. You spending extra money on surgeries and so on and so forth. But when you go see the breed, when you see it online, them bad boys running around looking good and all of that stuff. There's no talk about that. They talking about how well bred their dogs is and the colors that's coming out, so on and so forth. But in reality, when you see their stuff in person, you like, hold on, this is a, hey man, this ain't what I saw online type deal, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking about is this as far as being a trend. And I'm not talking about our breed in general. I'm just saying, and you see it more on the other social media sites than YouTube.
Well, I could say far as like the from what I've been seeing when I run across like the Cane Corsos and
Hmm.
Pretzel Canario channels and uh the bigger working dogs.
Yeah,
I be hearing them those guys with those yards. I be hearing them talk about the problems they be having, like like the problems they be having with like hip dysplasia and different things
yeah,
or whatever. They do be saying it, and I think they say it because to show that the way I be getting it is like they saying that they like they culling process they be having to they be having problems with those. So I guess if you're breeding dogs more that don't have those issues, that's like a big ups to them. So they definitely would
hmm,
say stuff like that, especially if they're one of those ones that they're not really having those problems. They kind of enlighten the community on the problems that are known for that type of breed to have. And they'll be
yeah,
like, like I don't be having a lot of that. Ooh, these breeds are known for this and that. That I do be hearing them break it down like that, though. I will say that.
yeah. Because I've it was a guy that I was following, man. I'm not saying no names and getting into any of that. It's nothing like that. But he dealt with a lot of exotic breeds. He's one that's in it for the money. He does a lot of interviews and all this stuff, hood stuff and whatnot, man. But when you see his presentation, it's all good. And then when you start seeing the reviews and stuff like that, it's a whole different situation. And when you start diving into it, and you start seeing, okay, it's like a used car salesman. He's clear he's in it for the money. I mean, he sells dogs for 20,000 and so on and so forth. So he claims. So things like that, man. A lot of people get caught up into, man, and it's more so of the hype of the sale than it is the work of the dog, kind of like and the dog man, kind of like Dre mentor, you know,
Yes, sir.
not social media active, could care less about online activity, dealing with pets or anything like that. He know what he got on his yard type deal. It's more of a clean cut deal. It's no smoke involved. Yeah. What's up, man? Y'all quiet this morning, man. What's going on?
Hey man, look, I be trying to tell y'all, bro. I be getting messages and all kind of stuff during the live, man. Like it
Y'all,
be it be a
Yeah,
whole bunch of stuff going on, man. Like, hey, look, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
bro,
Don't judge me, man. You keep it going,
I,
man. What they told Kanye West,
right
you keep it
there,
going, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
wasn't
keep it
getting
right
no
going.
there.
messages. I wasn't getting no message. I was feeding my dog apples.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what's up. Speaking of, I need to get some myself, man.
She said me chewing and she pulled right up on me.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you something else, man, about y'all brothers, man. Supreme, Big A,
Yeah.
Toyo, man. Y'all lucky I don't curse no more, man. Y'all lucky I don't curse no more, man.
Yeah.
Yesterday, it'd be funny to me, man. Like, and this used to happen to me as a kid too, bro, in the projects, man. Bro, I really don't like y'all project niggas like that, man. This is why, bro. Okay, so back in the project, man, I never forget this. My homeboy Jared, man. We was in the project. We was out there about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, smoking, chilling on the block, man. when no females out there, nothing, man. I leave, man. He texts me like, bro, like 15 minutes after you left, man. Shorties came through, man. We got popping last night, bro. That's how I be feeling when I leave the cookout in the morning around 6 o'clock. I leave the cookout. I feel like the conversation be dry. Toyo be just starting to grill. The coals ain't even white yet. Yep. He ain't got no hot dogs, hamburgers on there, man. I leave to go to work. This nigga bring out the T-bone steaks. You know what I'm saying? He got the homemade barbecue sauce, all that good stuff, man. Y'all be putting all the good stuff on the grill. Stop, pull up. Stop, like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Drake on. I pull up on the show. Wells pull up. All y'all niggas pull up. You know what? I be noticing everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I notice everything. Yeah. Is it me? Just tell me if it's me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if it's me.
Hey, man. Hey, Toyo, he on to us, man. He done found out, bro.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cats out the bag.
You know what I mean? I might not bring food to the cookout, but I will pitch in and pay for my plate, man. You know what I'm saying? I pitch in.
We had to cook out and be like, oh, damn, here comes Drake. Don't say nothing.
You know, yeah.
He ain't got to bring nothing to the cookout. He be wearing that fan. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna never say Drake got to bring nothing to the cookout. He fan. Some niggas run that family shit in the hole, come by, or they break from work, just get a plate, talk shit, roll out, all that type of thing.
Hey, like Paco Boy.
Uh-oh.
Dre done fell into the matrix with that Metro PCS.
Man. Yeah, man.
Times like this, that's when you play one of them songs.
Nah, man, we got to be out in a minute anyway. It's almost time to get to the grill, man. I think Toy already you got the fire going already, man.
Well, I think it's gonna be something exquisite on that grill, man. I'm gonna let Toyo cook. I'm gonna hold security.
Yeah, non-stop. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, man? Dickie Foster, what's going down?
Man, bro. I got
damn what you playing. Yep.
Yeah,
that was Toyo. Toyo said Toyo kicked you off, man, because you started going in a little too much, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Toyo known for kicking people out the spot.
Yeah, man. They should have never gave you niggas money.
Yeah.
Nah, man. It's 2 minutes till, man. Supreme, Big A, Toyo.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all go and make them rounds, man. And hey, hold on, stop. Let me stop right now. Big A, Solo, Toyo, and Supreme. In the future, if y'all got something to interject, do it during your rounds. You know what I'm saying? Once I put my hand up to pray, and y'all niggas be like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't no hold up. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Ghost on the move. All right, man. Y'all go ahead and make it round.
Sir, you know what it is. It's your boy Big A back in here like I left my wallet and keys, man. If y'all ain't a member, be a member, man. Be part of the movement, man. Don't forget to get those shots in before tomorrow for that Dog of the Week. Digital Dog Show coming up next Saturday. Man, it's going down. We got Toyo coming up next, man, at the projects, in our PJs, at the cookout, man. What y'all bringing to cook, man? And then we got Elevated coming up after that, man. Let's go get Elevated, if you know what I'm saying. Then we got Men at Work. You know what it is, man. Hang around, man. You know what I'm saying? Binge worthy content. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. You catch me in the projects, catch me outside, man. We're going to be out there cooking, man, Everybody be y'all best behavior, man. I will be holding security.
Yeah. You be on your best behavior, Supreme.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
All right, fellas. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, to the saints and the ain'ts, the haters and the lovers, and everybody in between, man. Y'all know we like to end the show with a prayer. So we're gonna hit y'all with a prayer. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta stay. You can get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? If you do like it, stay, pray with us. Where they say we're three after his name, there he will be. And then we end the show with the Neo Dog Man chant for the love of the dog. And then y'all reply with for the love of the game. Let's get to it so we can get over to the projects. In my projects. Let's knock it out, man. So may the Lord watch between you and me while we're absent, one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dog.
For the love of the game.
Peace.
Yeah. Shogun business. Not everybody can come around this table. It's for the ones who build, not just bought. Family ties. Let's go. We build different. Yeah. We run dogs, we don't run lip. Boy, we build different. Shogun. Real ones locked in, not just clicking. Name whole weight, cause we build different. Facts. Build different. Build different. Morning talk heavy and the dogs ain't missing. No. Shout out the family that's riding and lifting. All of this for my people, we build different. Big salute to Big Hill fam, that's Shogun blood. Elevated kennels, grinding, rising above. Cooking with soul, real flavor, real love. Solo but connected, 10 toes, never buzz. Schoolboy Richard Garcia still teaching the pups. Non-stopping J-Bo, bulldogging it tough. PBK, Pelican Bay, solid as a rock. Catch guard, catching that work round the clock. DUA, Kane Corso, north side, go hard. Whole squad real from the muscle, from the yard. Yard work. We build different. Yeah. We run dogs, we don't run lip, boy, we build different. Real ones locked in, not just clicking. Name whole weight, cause we build different. Build different. Morning talk heavy and the dogs ain't missing. Shout out the family that's riding and lifting. This for my people, we build different. Let's go. Big love to the viewers that pull up and ride. Dickie Foster, front row every time. Salute. Pyrex in the kitchen, mixing the grind. MKM bottoms, laying them foundations right. Quick C, fast hand, sharp mind. Mike Dan locked in like bloodline. When moon stay tapped with the real ties. In the wood, 4, 5, 6, solid through the vines. Show enough certified, you know he gon' slide. Vernon Star, bright light for the tribe. Hemi James, high torque, full drive. And there's plenty more soldiers on this ride. Bitter from the dirt, loyal to the work. Earn not giving, put your pride in the earth. Morning talk, no DECAFF, get it first. Shogun family, yeah, we blessed, not cursed. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run lip. Boy, we build different. Real ones locked in, not just clicking. Name whole weight, cause we build different. Shogun. Build different. Morning talk heavy and the dogs ain't missing. Shout out the family that's riding and lifting. This for my people, we build different. All day. Big love to the ones really in it. From the yards to the kitchens to the woods. We salute you. Run your dogs, not your mouth. Shogun Unlimited. No DECAFF. No cap.